Erev Tov Rabotai, we are continuing with our Mishna Yomi, Masechet Bava Metzia. We are up to Perek Zayin, Mishnah Chet. Today's Mishnayot should be Le'ilu Nishmat, Neria ben Svetlana, Ranbai, Eliyahu ben Burcha Israelov, Chana ben Miriam, Sason ben Rayin, Yoshua ben Shifra, Menuchatam beGan Eden, Amen, and Avdi ben Chaim Lechaim, and the Refuah Shelemav, Daniel Shalom ben Rosa, Betor Shachol Israel, and the Achlama Mera Binyamin, Od Zion Chai ben Dvorah. The Mishnah discusses the law of a shomer who watches and safeguards produce but does not work with it. Shomrei perot, shomrim who watch produce that has been detached from the ground, ochlin milchot midina, are allowed to eat from the produce according to the local custom. If the owner and the worker do not specify their own conditions, they must follow the local custom as taught in Mishnah 1. Aval lo min Torah, but not according to the Torah, because the Torah gave the right to eat produce only to one who works with it, and watching produce is not like working with it. The Mishnah's ruling applies only to a shomer who watches produce that has been detached from the ground but is not yet fully processed. Since someone who works with this type of produce may eat it according to the Torah, the general custom permits even a shomer to do so. The law is different where the shomer is guarding a field or orchard where the produce is still attached to the ground. Since even one who actually works with attached produce before the harvesting is not permitted by the Torah to eat it, a shomer does not have that right even according to the general custom. Once the Tana mentions shomrim, he goes on to list the categories of shomrim and the laws that apply to each one. Al-Ba'ah shomrin hen, there are 4 categories of shomrim mentioned in the Torah in the book of Shemot, chapter 22, verses 6 through 14. Shomer chinam, an unpaid shomer, v'ashoel, a borrower, noseh sechar, a paid shomer, v'asocher, and a renter. All shomrim must pay the owner if the item in their care suffers loss or damage as a result of their negligence. The Torah mentions 2 other instances of loss or damage where some shomrim pay and some do not. A, loss that was not caused by negligence but which the shomer could have prevented had he taken extra care, and B, a complete accident which the shomer could not have prevented. The Mishnah states the cases in which each type of shomer must pay. It begins with the unpaid shomer. Shomer chinam nishba al hakol, an unpaid shomer may swear that the item he was watching was lost in all of the cases stated in the Torah, avoidable and unavoidable accidents, and he thereby exempts himself from payment. If any type of shomer claims that the item was lost or damaged in a way for which he is not liable, but he cannot prove his claim, the Torah requires him to swear that it is true. If he does not want to swear, he must pay. So in the case of an unpaid shomer, he may swear that the item he was watching was lost in all the cases stated in the Torah, avoidable and unavoidable accidents, and he thereby exempts himself from payment. He is liable only for negligence. The sages derived the laws of the unpaid shomer from verses 6 and 8, again in the book of Shemot, chapter 22. The law of a borrower, v'ashoel mishalem et hakol, the borrower must pay for all types of loss, even those that resulted from unavoidable accidents, as stated in verse 13 there. Since a borrower benefits from having the item in his care, meaning he may use it, and he does not pay for that benefit, his responsibility is greater than that of all the other shomrim. Even a borrower, however, is not liable for damage that resulted from using the object for the purpose for which he borrowed it, as the Gemara says in Bava Metzia, page 96b and 97a, because the owner of the item clearly allowed him to use it in that way. The law of the paid shomer and the renter, the paid shomer and the renter. Now referring to a renter, the Torah states only that he is not treated like a borrower in verse 14. Tanaim disagree whether he is regarded as a paid shomer because the right to use the item is like payment, or an unpaid shomer. The Tana of our Mishnah holds that a renter is like a paid shomer, as the Gemara says on page 93a in Bava Metzia. So again, v'noseh sechar v'asocher, the paid shomer and the renter, nishbaim al shvua v'al shivuya v'al meta, may swear that an animal in their care suffered breakage of a limb, capture, or a natural death, which the Torah gives as examples of unavoidable accidents, and therefore exempt themselves from payment. Umshalmin et ha'aveda v'et ha'geneva, but they must pay in the case of loss or theft, which are given as examples of mishaps that can be avoided. The laws of the paid shomer are derived from verses 9 to 11 there. The examples of breakage, capture, death, and theft appear in that passage. So again, our Tana of our Mishnah holds that a renter is like a paid shomer, and therefore the paid shomer and the renter have the same law as the Mishnah concluded. That is in the Mishnah Chet. Now we have learned in the previous Mishnah that a paid shomer or renter must pay the owner if the item in his care is lost or stolen, but he does not have to pay in the event of an unavoidable accident. Mishnah Tet cites cases in which a shepherd, a paid shomer, loses sheep from his flock, and it teaches whether these are unavoidable losses or not. A loss of sheep caused by the attack of a single wolf is not unavoidable because a shepherd can drive away one wolf. He must therefore pay for the loss since he has a paid shomer. However, if he tried to chase the wolf away and failed, the loss of the sheep is an unavoidable accident for which he is not liable. Shulchan Aruch writes in Choshen Mishpat, chapter 303, Halacha 5. Shnei zevim ones, but a loss caused by two wolves is unavoidable because a shepherd cannot drive away two wolves together. He is therefore exempt from payment. Rabbi Yehuda says, Bishad mishlachat zevim, during a time when wolves are sent out to attack, av zev echad ones, even a loss caused by a single wolf is unavoidable because at such times beasts are especially bold and dangerous. When Rashi explains, when wild beasts are provoked by heaven into attacking, as can be seen from an increase in the intensity or number of attacks in the area, even a single beast will jump on a person. The Rav tells us, Ven Rabbi Yehuda. The Halacha does not follow the opinion of Rabbi Yehuda. The Mishnah cites a dispute about an attack by dogs. Shnei Klavim eno ones, a loss caused by an attack of two dogs is not unavoidable because a shepherd can drive dogs away even if two come at once. Yadua Bavli Omer Mishum Rabbi Meir. However, Yadua the Babylonian says in the name of Rabbi Meir, Meruach Achat en ones, if both dogs approach from one direction, the loss is not unavoidable because a shepherd could have driven each one away on its own. Mishtei Ruchot ones, but if they approach from two directions, the loss is unavoidable. And the Rav tells us that Halacha does not follow the opinion of Yadua Habavli, Yadua the Babylonian. The Mishnah cites more cases. Halistim areze ones, a loss caused by even a single armed robber is unavoidable. Even if the shepherd himself is armed, he is not required to risk his life in order to fight off an armed robber. Ha'ari v'adov v'namer v'bardelas v'nachash areze ones, and a loss caused by a lion, a bear, a leopard, a hyena, or a snake is unavoidable. Ematai, when are these losses unavoidable? Bizman shebo me'alehen, when armed robbers or such beasts come to the shepherd's flock on their own. But if the shepherd leads the flock to a place where there are groups of beasts or armed robbers and his sheep are attacked, this is not an unavoidable loss. This would be considered negligence on the part of the shepherd, for which even an unpaid shomer must pay. And that is an abotai of today's Mishna Yomi. Baruch Adonai Leolam. Amen v'amen.